Welcome back to my cup of TV with Jenny
and Erin.
So, you've been absent for a little while now.
I have.
And you've missed a few things.
I have indeed. I was very poorly.
So, Stray Kids brought out a new song.
Was I not supposed to have heard it?
No, you couldn't have.
Oh, okay.
It's not like I can say you have to wait this many weeks.
Okay, because I was literally listening to about half an hour ago.
So, they have done a live performance of it on the Kelly Clarkson Show.
Ooh. I'm assuming this is when they went over for the Met Gala.
Yeah. And then Lino came here.
I know, right? Do you know when you talk about like indoctrinating other people?
Yeah.
Maybe not into being fans, but to like associating anything K-pop.
Our plane, what?
Yeah, to associating anything K-pop with you. Someone from my work texted me and said, there's a massive crowd, I think one of your idols might be here, and then sent me a screenshot and said people are lining the streets screaming for this man. I was like, that's Lino! He's there! Isn't he amazing? I'm like, yes. Literally, out of the blue, sees the, like, ooh, K-pop, like, from like by her window, and was like, must tell Erin about that.
See, for me, it was I go on Instagram and it says, welcome to London. Wait, what? Is this, when was he in London? Why? How did he get here with no one knowing? And then I was actually off work that day and I was immediately like, what is he here for? Is it something that I can go to?
Yeah.
As in, not airports or stuff like that, but is it an event we can go to? And I say I could have, but it was not until like 9 in the evening. It's like, by the time I've gone into London, I've got work the next day early. So coming back and... yeah, so I couldn't. So I sit at home and sulk. Yeah, so they were over there. Kelly Clarkson Show. Oh. This is the Stray Kids version.
I haven't heard the Stray Kids version.
Okay. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe in the comments. Has a member of Stray Kids randomly turned up in your city?
Oh.
Could you imagine if, like, before that was all posted that he was there, you were out in London and you saw him and you'd be like, Lino, can't be Lino. I'd know if Lino was in my country.
You would, though. You'd be like, oh my God, that guy just looks so much like, and then...
yeah. You haven't seen outfits or anything.
No, but they are looking like my favourite, like, icy kind of, like, bluey kind of colours. Is that some pearls?
Oh, yeah. The whole, like, colouring is the blue that you love.
Oh.
I believe what people said about the MV, I didn't pick it up, but I do see it, is it's like a water mermaid type idea.
Oh my God, Lino, did you see him?
The outfit.
I need these outfits.
I'm so glad to see the full choreo. Oh.
Oh my God, I love his fluffy hair. Oh my God, go Vinny.
Hyunjin in silk.
Oh, I need you by my side.
Never cut your hair.
Oh my God, Lino, you are just stealing my heart. Benny's really giving it.
I'm ready for my man's vocals.
Look at his tie.
feels like I'm pressing, even if I taste your lips. Oh God, I can't breathe. How could you do this to me? I'm out of breath, no oxygen, but want your money with shish. I'm ready to sacrifice.
Jen.
Steady, keep me alive.
Oh, it's so fluffy. He's a problem at the moment.
Yes. Oh, stop it.
Ooh, Sungmin. First of all stays knew it, but there was the proof that Sungmin sounds better on this song than Charlie Puth.
I mean, I'm no like vocal expert, but I wouldn't want to go up against Sungmin.
No.
Every vocalist has their own flavour.
Yeah.
But I have said it since we first found Stray Kids that a Sungmin vocal, it just does something to me. So I'm obviously very happy.
Yes, so you say that a Sungmin vocal does something to you. Always happened. But I've found when I'm listening to Stray Kids songs and there's certain parts that I'm always just like, oh, here it comes, is that bit. It's always Han.
I mean, Han vocals are.
And of course,
I think IN sounded really... But that... Obviously, like it... You know, the song is written to suit people, but I just feel like the tone of that song actually really suited... I say all of them, but especially kind of like Lino, IN and Sungmin.
higher. Well, and Chan. High.
No, we can't talk about him.
I think they did a good use of Felix and Hyunjin being lower.
I don't feel like we get that cheeky, slightly deeper Hyunjin rappy parts very often. So that was a real... Like, obviously, I've heard the song a little bit, obviously the other version, but you always need to see them performing it so that you can, I don't know, feel it from them. I'm never as connected to a song if I haven't seen them singing it.
We get a lot of Lino in this.
Oh my god. So they're like the worst thing. What is it? The worst thing. The worst problem to have. So Chan is obviously like front and centre early on. Lino was right there, and then he moved into like the point of the triangle to do some of the choreo. And whilst one of my eyes did see Chan, like he moved the like jacket back.
Oh.
He was definitely doing more like his moves seemed a little bit like harsher than some of the smoother ones. I do love the different dancers. And whilst I was like, my brain was going, look at him, look at your man, look at your husband. Lino was just, I'm sorry, he was in the blue, there were just pearls, the pleated like skirt thing. Good God, I couldn't, he was like a fantasy. I couldn't keep my eyes off him. I feel very cheaty right now, but yeah.
When Hyunjin came through in that silky shirt, wow.
Because it was like silky tucked in and then also with like slightly billowy trousers.
Yeah.
Which suited his part in the song, but also very much the way that he moves.
Yeah.
Whether it's just that the stylists are very good at putting things on or how they present themselves, or whether there is that much thought, that goes into it. I like to think it's that, and this stuff really is mapped out, because styling makes a humongous difference.
Yeah.
I think, and it's all part of the picture, and it definitely enhances.
What I love with the styling of this is that you'd think if you add too much in the styling, it takes away and ruins it. But when you think you've got silky fabrics, you've got some shiny, because like Binny's trousers.
Oh yeah.
Fabrics. You've got white. You've got blue. You've got some netting. You've got some pearls. You know,
I think Chan's was like a white, like denim.
Yeah, denim. Do you know what I mean? There's so many things in there. You'd think, well, that's going to ruin it. It's too much, but it all worked so well. And can I just say, as I said it, I could see the meme in my head. You know, Despicable Me. What's her name? Agnes. The little girl, the smallest one with the dark hair. And when she gets that unicorn, she goes, "It's so fluffy!"
Yes.
That's what I said about Han.
I loved Sunmin's hair. Iron's hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
That colour, the fox.
It just... But it looks like I could just poof, poof.
Yeah.
Bounce it. They just... Yeah, they all sounded... amazing. And also I really like the staging, because for those colours the backdrop went with it as well, so I felt like you could really pick up on all of them and all of the movements, which again isn't something you always get, and we're obviously quite used to seeing them in their like dark trousers, their dark outfits, so it's nice that you still get a lot of those similar elements, but in their new.
And I know we said about having more Sungmin, but having the Stray Kids version to have more Changbin, and more Felix and more Hyunjin in rap parts.
I really like how they've broken that. But I definitely feel a big like Chan and Lino song, which I'm not complaining in the least about, because there are going to be some songs where some are going to be slightly more highlighted. There are 8 of them, of course, but it's nice to see, like, I want to say the grown-ups, the parents, just shining.
Yeah.
They all are just fantastic, though. Very rarely can I ever come away with any kind of like critique.
No. And I like that obviously they've done this on the Kelly Clarkson show. And I'd say the same for BTS performances that they've done in the West as well. What I love about that is that if you were to say there's going to be a boy band performing on this show and you're expecting some choreo, from a Western perspective, if you've not watched K-pop, you're not expecting that choreo. You're expecting a very simple...
like a step, a click, like just all very synchronized.
And you know, my heart, that kind of...
or like explanatory dance.
Yeah, you're not expecting full-on, perfected, awesome choreo.
I actually think my favourite piece of choreo, right at the end, that little hand like flutter up.
Yeah.
They do. There's just something insanely sexual about that.
I just love how it really slows and then speeds up and slows and speeds up.
Because like, tempo-wise, you wouldn't think you could do it like with or without choreo, but it's very interesting to have.
Because you've got the fast beat but the slow vocal.
Yeah. It's just really masterfully built together. Especially
when you think of the choreo and the fact that the song is I Lose My Breath, it's like they stop. The choreo stops and Rob slows down like they're trying to catch that breath.
I can't remember what Felix said. Something about have you near. Don't give me that as an option.
Just don't let him cut his hair, ever.
Oh, but then...
I want him to go full Legolas.
I know, but everyone said that about Hyunjin, and then he just looked stunning with shorter hair as well. And
I prefer his hair longer, but when you have a face like Hyunjin's, it doesn't matter what hair you do, you're never going to look bad.
I personally love how often they like change up their looks and play with.
He can change it to longer.
It never gets. It just gets something new. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
I hope they continue with that theme of that colour theme.
The colour theme, yeah. Okay, so that was our reaction to Stray Kids Lose My Breath on the Kelly Clarkson Show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.